Welcome. Find a place where your body can feel safe and supported. Allow your limbs to settle. Let your hands rest softly, palms open if that feels natural. Notice the weight of your body meeting the surface beneath you, the small sounds of the room around you, and the rhythm of your breath already there, steady and enough. If you'd like to stay with this practice now and others like it, gently consider subscribing and pressing like, a quiet way to find more nights of gentle guidance when you need them. Stay with me now and let your breath be the anchor. Begin by taking a long, slow breath in through your nose, filling the belly first, then the chest. Hold it for a moment at the top, just long enough to notice the fullness. And exhale through your mouth, letting the shoulders drop, letting the jaw soften. Again, inhale, expanding the belly like a soft balloon. Hold. Exhale, releasing tension, releasing the day. Let each out-breath be a little longer than each in-breath, as if you are sighing gratitude into the space around you. As you breathe this way, imagine a gentle warmth pooling at the crown of your head, a honeyed light that loosens the tiny muscles there. That warmth travels down across your forehead, smoothing the tiny creases of worry. It moves behind the eyes and eases the jaw. Feel the light as it slides along the neck, across the shoulders, and wherever there is tightness, it softens and melts. Your shoulders become heavy in the most comforting way, sinking into support. Breathe in calm, breathe out release. Let the rhythm of inhalation set the pace, and the lengthening exhalation be your invitation to let go. Allow your feet to grow heavier now. Sense gravity as a gentle friend, drawing your toes down, through your ankles, into the floor. The bones, the muscles, the tissues receive support. With each breath, you sink a little deeper into steadiness. If your mind drifts, and it will, kindly notice where it wandered and softly return to the breathing, to the sensation of support beneath you. There is no need to chase thoughts. Let them pass like clouds moving across an open sky. As your body relaxes, imagine a soft field of light forming just ahead of your heart, a small, steady glow like a lantern held at a distance. This glow is warm and welcoming. With every inhale, imagine it growing brighter. With every exhale, it spreads a little further into your chest. You are safe with this light. It is the place where your intention rests, the place where you will plant the seeds of what you wish to draw to you. Now, in a gentle, steady cadence, I will guide you through a series of statements. These are not commands, they are invitations. When you hear them, allow the words to settle inside you, to feel true in the moment, even if only a little. Each affirmation is spoken as if you already hold it, as if your subconscious can record it like a soft imprint. Between each phrase, pause for a breath and feel the meaning sink in. Breathe in, breathe out. I am a magnet for gentle abundance. I feel opportunities flowing toward me with ease. I open to receive what is good and right for me now. I am worthy of steady prosperity and calm security. Resources find me through many doors, and I am ready to welcome them. My life is threaded with possibilities I might not yet see, and each day brings a small, certain opening. Pause. Soften the pace. Breathe. I am healthy in body and calm in mind. My cells relax into their natural rhythm. Energy circulates through me like a warm river, renewing and restoring. Every breath carries a quiet healing. Every night as I sleep, my body integrates rest and recovery. I am gentle with myself when I need rest, and I honor the quiet medicine of stillness. My body knows how to return to balance. My mind knows how to return to clarity. Pause. Soften. Breathe in and out. I am surrounded by people who support my growth. I attract relationships that reflect respect, care, and mutual uplift. I am seen, I am heard, I am celebrated for who I am. The love I give returns multiplied, and I allow myself to receive warmth without worry. I am not obliged to prove my worth. My worth is inherent and felt in the small acts of tenderness I both give and receive. Pause. Let that warmth settle. I am a channel for creative ideas. Inspiration arrives in gentle waves, sometimes in whispers, sometimes in bright, clear strokes. I give myself permission to try, to fail softly, to learn, and to try again. Purpose is not pressure. It is a soft pull toward what makes my spirit light up. I follow these small calls because they lead me toward the life I am building. Pause. Feel the field of light expand a little more. I am grateful for what I have and open to what is coming. Gratitude is a key that softens resistance. When I notice the good, even the small things, I invite more of it to show up. Each breath is an offering of thanks. Each moment of noticing multiplies the sense of abundance that surrounds me. Now, breathe in slowly, and as you exhale, imagine the glow at your heart widening, sending soft ripples of light through your torso, into your belly, down both legs, out through the soles of your feet. The sensation is like warm water moving through a riverbed, easy, inevitable, clean. This current is not rushing. It is a steady stream that carries what you need. Picture that stream pulling gentle threads of opportunity toward you, threads you can hold without strain. We will cycle again, this time with slightly different pace. Your inner voice will make them yours. I am open to receiving abundance in all its forms. Money finds easable ways to enter my life. Opportunities arrive in simple, surprising ways. I am permitted to prosper without apology. My choices align with gain that nourishes me and those I love. I release resistance to receiving. I accept help and allow support. Breathe. Let the breath integrate. I am vibrant, restored, and alive. Each cell feels soothed. Each thought becomes clear. I am attuned to sensations of well-being. I honor them as signals of alignment. Rest heals me. Rest is part of my success. As I rest, systems recalibrate. As I sleep, the body repairs in quiet intelligence. Breathe slow. Exhale longer. I am held in circles of people who cherish my presence. I draw to me relationships that encourage my expansion. I give and receive with ease. I speak the truth of my heart, and it is met with compassion. I choose connections that elevate my spirit and allow my light to shine without dimming. Pause. Listen to how those words feel in your chest. I am creative and resourceful. Solutions find me when I allow space for possibility. I am curious, and curiosity opens doors. My talents are useful and welcomed. I step forward with small acts of confidence, and the world rewards motion. Pause. Soft breath. I am thankful for the flow that already moves through my life. Daily gratitude polishes my perspective. The universe responds to clarity of desire and to softened resistance. I give thanks for both the seen and unseen support around me. As these affirmations circle, notice how the language shifts inside you. Some phrases land as certainty, others land as gentle possibility. Both are welcome. The subconscious does not judge the pace of change. It only recognizes repetition and imagery. That is why we cycle, to let the suggestions sink like rain into soil. Now, take 3 slow breaths with me. Inhale for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold briefly, then exhale for 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, hold, exhale longer. Continue this pattern for 2 more cycles, and with each exhale, imagine tension leaving the body in slow ribbons, dissolving into the air. With your breath steady, imagine a gentle magnet at your center, warm and humming. It draws toward it only what matches its vibration: ease, creative energy, monetary ease that feels aligned, relationships that honor and cherish you, vitality that sustains you. See these things in the mind's eye as soft objects: a folded letter of opportunity, a warm loaf of bread, a friend's open hand, a spark of new idea. The magnet attracts them, and you receive them with grace. Affirm now, in your inner voice, as if this is already true: I am attracting aligned abundance. I allow prosperity to enter my life with dignity. I receive with patience and joy. Opportunity flows to me in elegant, unexpected ways. I hold steady and open, and the universe responds in its own perfect timing. Pause. Let these words settle. I am strong, and my body supports me tenderly. Each night, repair happens naturally. I meet tomorrow with renewed capacity. Healing is a gentle process, and I move with it, not forcing, only allowing. Soft breath. Release. I am loved and loving. The warmth I give returns to me in mirrored kindness. My boundaries are respected. My heart is open. I celebrate the people who add light to my life, and I hold them close in gratitude. Pause. Feel a smile toward your inner circle. I am inventive. I notice small sparks and fan them into glow. My creative life is steady and satisfying. I allow playful exploration and let outcomes unfold without pressure. Pause. I am thankful for small miracles, for the quiet ways favor arrives. I recognize the subtle alignments: a timely message, an unexpected idea, a kindness from a stranger, and I say thank you with the fullness of my attention. As you listen, some of these affirmations may land as anchors, others may be seeds. Both are part of the same work. Let your body and mind agree that tonight is a time for receiving, for rest, for gentle rewiring. There is no rush. The work is simple. Breathe, receive, know. Now imagine you are lying on a shore where the water is a slow, luminous tide. Each wave bringing small tokens: a smooth stone of opportunity, a shell of support, a shard of light that carries clarity. The tide does not force anything upon you. It offers. You bend to pick what you choose. Each selection feels natural, as if it had been waiting for you to notice. You accept these tokens with quiet gratitude, tucking them into the pocket of your awareness. I am aligned with the flow of prosperity. I am available to receive unexpected gifts. I allow abundance to be a gentle tide in my life. I release the need to control how it arrives. Breathe in softness. Breathe out into the tide. I am restful and replenished. Sleep comes with the knowledge that these affirmations will continue to bloom in the quiet places of my mind. As you rest, they sink deeper, threading into dreams and waking intention alike. Pause. Let that notion of integration be a warm blanket. I am supported in ways I do not yet see. The universe arranges small nudges and large hands in unseen choreography. I do not have to know all the steps. I only need to keep my posture of receptivity. Soft inhale, slow exhale. I am worthy of receiving consistent abundance, and I treat myself with the kindness that honors that worth. I forgive past mistakes and make room for new patterns. I am learning to say yes to good things that serve my highest good. Pause. Feel the permission settle like a soft stone. As your breath continues, notice how the light at your heart now pulses in harmony with the breath. Inhale, light expands. Exhale, light settles. This steady pulse carries all the affirmations you have welcomed so far. Each time it expands, it releases a gentle wave through the body, aligning cells, calming neural pathways, inviting integration. We will now deepen the rhythm. With each cycle I name, you may repeat the short affirmation softly within, as a whisper in the mind, matching the breath. Inhale, I am a magnet for abundance. Exhale, I accept with gratitude. Inhale, I am healthy and whole. Exhale, I allow repair. Inhale, I am loved and loving. Exhale, I welcome connection. Inhale, I am creative and brave. Exhale, I step toward possibility. Inhale, I am grateful and receiving. Exhale, I rest in enough. Allow each pairing to move through you like a slow tide, patient and inevitable. There is no hurry. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the rhythm of inhale, statement, exhale, settling. Each repetition is a gentle reprogramming, an invitation to your deeper self. As the breath pattern continues, feel the magnetic warmth broaden into a golden field that wraps your torso and spreads outward. In this field lie the sensations of abundance, a calm bank of steady resources, the steady beat of supportive relationships, the quiet hum of ideas ready to be born. Let the images be soft. You do not need clear definitions. The subconscious prefers impression over argument. Trust the impression. Now imagine each cell of your body gently shifting to match this golden frequency. They soften, they glow, they hum. There is a subtle vibration, not loud but steady, like a low, pleasant chord. Every fiber that vibrates at this frequency begins to attract circumstances and people that resonate with it. This is not magic in a single night. It is a gentle, persistent tuning. You are patient, you are persistent, you are ready. Breathe in this tuning. Breathe out into ease. I am aligned with a generous and abundant frequency. I attract resources that reflect my worth. I act with calm confidence, and my choices bring positive returns. I am open to receive creative solutions and financial ease that fits my life. Pause. Let the field of light hum more softly, as if settling into a deeper register. Notice now how, even in the quiet of this room, there is a soft chorus of small supportive sounds, the whisper of air, the distant city breath, the slight creak of house settling. These sounds remind you that you are part of a living world that holds you. You do not sit alone. You sit within a web of simple, patient activity that carries you forward. We will cycle once more through shorter, simpler affirmations. If it helps, whisper them silently to yourself with each inhale and exhale. I am worthy. I am open. I am receiving. I am healed. I am loved. I am creative. I am grateful. I am open. I am enough. Between each short line, breathe slowly and deeply. The cadence become like a lullaby for the nervous system. The words themselves are small anchors. The breath is the rope that ties them into the body. Feel how the shoulders melt a little more. The tongue relaxes from the teeth. The eyelids feel pleasantly heavy. The legs release fully into support. Every exhale invites a deeper surrender. As this surrender deepens, the inner magnet does not rush. It simply continues its quiet work. You can sense movement, subtle, steady, as if a slow current is arranging elements around you, bringing together what matches your new frequency. There is a calm confidence that does not demand proof. It rests in the knowing that alignment takes time and that you are participating by simply being receptive. Take another long, soft inhale now, and as you exhale, imagine the glow at your heart expanding outward to form a protective, luminous shell. Inside this shell, everything you have affirmed settles like seeds in warm soil. The seeds are small, but they have all they need: light, warmth, moisture. Trust that growth is happening beneath the surface. As you continue to breathe in this quiet, notice one small sense of gratitude. It might be for the breath, for a person, for a small victory today. Hold that gratitude for a moment. Let it widen like a gentle tide, touching the edges of the luminous shell, filling the space with soft, golden light. You may now let these impressions sit for a while. Continue to breathe slowly, favoring longer exhales, allowing the words you have welcomed to hum gently in the background of your mind. If you find your awareness widening into daydream or deep sleep, that is perfectly right. Know that these affirmations are doing their work as you rest. As you continue deeper into this field of calm and magnetism, the body naturally prepares for sleep. Allow the breath to guide you into a place of trust. The more you rest into it, the more these words will integrate, leaving traces that the morning will carry forward in small, steady ways. And as you rest here, imagine a soft closing bell of light at the edge of the shell, not to wake you, but to seal in what has been planted. The bell is a gentle hum that affirms abundance is on its way in forms that serve you. Health is being renewed. Love supports you. Creativity finds its channels. Gratitude expands your capacity to receive. Stay with this hum a while, breathing and feeling the glow. As you continue deeper, you may let your awareness drift toward dream, or you may stay here, resting in warmth and safety. Either path is welcome. I will pause now and let the quietness do its work. When you are ready to go further into the night's rest, allow the words to fade into the background while the rhythm of your breath. Breath keeps you company. Let the silence take you now. There is no hurry. There is only the long, slow work of rest and of becoming. The luminous shell around your heart holds the small seeds you planted. Trust the quiet intelligence beneath awareness. Trust the patient chemistry of body and mind that turns intention into habit and habit into life. If a thought comes that wants to examine or measure what is happening, imagine placing that thought on a soft shelf at the edge of your awareness. It can visit if it must, but not now. You are keeping the center of your attention warm and undisturbed. Place that exampling thought on the shelf like a paper cup, handle it gently, and let it be for later. Now bring your attention to the feet. Feel them heavy and grounded. Notice the small heat where toes meet soles. the gentle spreading of weight into the bed. Allow that warmth to travel up through the ankles, across the shins, into the calves. Each breath carries a wave of release that loosens the muscles and smooths the tendons. The calves ease, the knees soften, the weight of the legs is welcome, supported. Let that wave rise into the thighs, and with it, let a sense of permission expand. Permission to rest fully, permission to let go of being productive for a while, permission to receive without having to earn. Breathe this permission into the belly. Feel the diaphragm soften. The belly releases like a curtain falling. The chest relaxes around the ribs. The heart slows into its unhurried rhythm. Each exhale a little deeper than the one before. Now the shoulders. Picture a pair of hands at the top of your back gently unhooking any tightness. Those hands are warm, compassionate, patient. They ease the shoulders down as if smoothing linen. With that soft movement, the neck follows. The jaw loosens, the tongue rests away from the teeth. The face softens, the brow smooths. Your whole head becomes a vessel of stillness. Within this stillness, imagine the shell of light you formed at your heart is now a gentle tide flowing outward. It moves like warm wax, covering the chest, the belly, the shoulders, the arms, the hands. It cups the back, rests along the spine. It settles over the hips and thighs, down the knees, along the calves, and finally pools around the feet. This shell is porous in the right way. It allows the world to affect you without taking your inner balance. It allows abundance to come to you and protects what needs tending. Breathe this permission into the belly. Feel the diaphragm soften. The belly releases like a curtain falling. The chest relaxes around the ribs. The heart slows into its unhurried rhythm. Each exhale a little deeper than the one before. Now the shoulders. Picture a pair of hands at the top of your back gently unhooking any tightness. Those hands are warm, compassionate, patient. They ease the shoulders down as if smoothing linen. With that soft movement, the neck follows. The jaw loosens, the tongue rests away from the teeth. The face softens, the brow smooths. Your whole head becomes a vessel of stillness. Within this stillness, imagine the shell of light you formed at your heart is now a gentle tide flowing outward. It moves like warm wax, covering the chest, the belly, the shoulders, the arms, the hands. It cups the back, rests along the spine. It settles over the hips and thighs, down the knees, along the calves, and finally pools around the feet. This shell is porous in the right way. It allows the world to affect you without taking your inner balance. It allows abundance to come to you and protects what needs tending. As the shell expands, you become aware of a dream edge, an area of experience that feels like a doorway. It is quiet, and at the threshold, you might sense an indistinct figure, an inner guide, a kind presence, or the reclining form of your own wiser self. You do not need to get up or move toward it now. If you want, you may imagine exchanging a small glance, a nod that says, "I am open, I am listening." Remember that this guide speaks in the language of images, moods, and simple truths. It does not lecture. It hands you small keys, a symbol, a color, a phrase. It might show you a door painted the color of a particular memory, or a river that runs toward a place you have felt curious about. If nothing appears, that is perfectly right. Your mind is simply tending its inner garden without a visible gardener. Allow any images or phrases that surface to be gentle, not demanding. They are like seeds of meaning. Let them drift by like leaves on slow water. Take one that calls to you and leave the rest. If a symbol arrives, a lamp, a key, a small plant, hold it lightly in your imagination and say to it quietly, "I accept this. Thank you." Release it. The acceptance is the point. The psyche will take care of the rest. Now, let the mind imagine a soft ledger where the morning will write small entries. Not a list that overwhelms, but a sequence of one or two tiny, meaningful actions that will continue the work of abundance. A message sent, an idea sketched, a cupboard reorganized, a single phone call. See these actions as gentle steps along a path. They do not have to resolve everything. They simply open a door or adjust a corner. In this ledger, write down one task that feels right. It can be as small as watering a plant or as direct as opening a message you have been avoiding. Let the ledger be easy to carry, no more than a single card. Breathe into the awareness of that card. As you inhale, imagine the card soaking up the calm light. As you exhale, imagine releasing anxiety about performance. This card will be here when you wake, a remnant of the seed planted tonight. It asks nothing dramatic, only that you begin again, in a small way. Sense now how time becomes less linear in the shell of light. Past and future fold softly beneath the present moment. The past is not erased, but it rests like an old friend at a distance, no longer urgent. The future is not a stretch of anxiety, but a field of possibility that patiently ripens fruit. You are between them, steady and quiet, and that steadiness is the soil where your intentions root. If there is any residual tension or a nagging worry, give it a voice. Just name it. Money, decision, relationship, or simply what if. Name it aloud if you wish, or whisper it in your mind. Then offer it the promise. I will meet you later with clarity. For now, I am choosing rest. Trust that naming brings clarity and that postponing deliberation is sometimes the wisest action. Now, imagine a soft current of gratitude traveling through your body like warm tea. It finds small places to rest. The corner of your mouth that remembers, the knuckle that bears the memory of a helpful hand, the chest that remembers breath. Let that gratitude be unadorned and exact. Perhaps you are grateful for the mattress that supports you, for the night air at the window, for the small kindness someone offered today. Let these things form a quiet list of tiny riches, and feel how, as you name them, a deepening acceptance arises. I have things to thank, and that is enough for now. As you rest in this gratitude, allow the breath to slow even more. If you are awake, your exhales can be a little longer than your inhales. If you drift, the rhythm will find itself. With each exhale, the nervous system receives permission to let muscles relax further, to let thoughts soften, to let the heart be unbothered. If you are beginning to sink into sleep now, know that you can carry these images into your dreams. The shell of light will hum quietly, and the seeds you sowed, worth, openness, reception, healing, love, creativity, gratitude, will be tended in that more fluid theater. Dream images related to abundance may come as visions of small, ordinary goodness, coins discovered in a pocket, a door opening to a sunlit room, a neighbor bringing soup, an old friend offering a smile. Each of these is a quiet affirmation from the subconscious that resources move in various, often unexpected shapes. There is also the possibility that, during sleep, your mind will process things in ways that feel unrelated to your intention. That is the intelligence of the unconscious, working in strange, non-literal ways. Trust it. Symbols are not literal maps. They are invitations to new perspectives. Let them be as curious and mysterious as they wish. If you are listening now with the intent to wake soon and carry this calm into action, you may choose to prepare a gentle wake sequence. Imagine a morning that begins with 3 small rituals. First, a long breath before you rise. Second, a simple movement to wake your joints. Third, an offering of gratitude for one thing you desire to see more of. These rituals are not burdens. They are bridges that keep the luminous shell intact while you move into activity. Should you prefer a more specific waking practice, picture yourself upon waking. You lie still and take 3 long, nourishing breaths. With the first breath, you feed your body oxygen and stillness. With the second, you invite clarity. Today, I choose one small step. With the third, you commit to gentleness. I will be kind to myself in the way I do this. Keep your hands on your heart for a moment, feeling that light there. Then, when you move, do so slowly. Let each motion be an extension of the breath. Here are a handful of small, practical invitations you might carry into tomorrow, each designed to translate the night's work into the day. Action 1. Open one message you've shelved. Reply with one sentence that moves the needle slightly. No perfection required. Action 2. Sketch an idea for 5 minutes. No edits, just movement. Creativity responds best to momentum, not critique. Action 3. Tidy one small corner where clutter drains energy. A drawer, a tabletop, a chair. Rest the area with a single clean surface. Action 4. Reach out to one person simply to acknowledge them. No agenda, just presence. Action 5. Wear one object that reminds you of worth. A ring, a scarf, a color, and touch it briefly when self-doubt arrives. Choose one of these and no more. One small thing done with calm steadiness will do more than many frantic attempts. See it now, labeled on the card you placed in the ledger. If you would like, now repeat silently to yourself 3 short affirmations, with a long breath between each. I begin small and steady. I am worthy of steady abundance. Today, I choose one kind action. Feel how the body aligns with these words. No need for fervor, only for truth. Let each phrase rest like a pebble in calm water. The ripples are subtle but real. As you settle deeper again, allow the day's urgency to thin like fog. Know that you can return to these instructions whenever you need. The card in the ledger, the shell of light, the 3-minute ritual, the single small action. They are tools you carry inwardly. You can summon them with a breath. If you are already half asleep or sleeping, this is your permission to drift thoroughly. The shell hums, the seeds take root. Sleep becomes the ally of change. You will awaken with hints and nudges, perhaps a fleeting image that acts as a breadcrumb for morning action. Trust those crumbs. If you are choosing now to come gently back toward waking because you have a moment and would like to bring this calm into the rest of your evening or into a short period of alertness, then begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Breathe in, energetic and clear. Breathe out, grounded and open. Roll your shoulders slowly. Keep the shell of light soft and present as you sit up, as if wearing a shawl of ease. When you rise from the bed, carry one small intention forward. Perhaps repeat the phrase you picked for the ledger once more under your breath. Wherever you go from here, into sleep that deepens the seeds, or into the slow re-entry of wakefulness, remember that abundance is not a frantic chase. It is the slow alignment of small acts, steady faith in your own worth, and the willingness to receive. The work you do tonight, even if it looks like nothing at all, is real. The seeds you planted in the quiet will not be wasted. Rest now. Let the shell dim into a soft, sustaining glow. Allow the breath to be your last deliberate act. Inhale, gently, completely. Exhale, softly, without force. If you are sleeping, let my voice fade into the echoes of your calm. If you are waking, take the card from the ledger and keep it in your pocket or on your nightstand as a reminder. And as you continue, know this: small, faithful steps accumulate. The universe, however you name it, responds to the rhythm of openness. You are learning to move with that rhythm. You are learning to be patient with growth. You are learning to be at home with yourself. Now, allow the breath to carry you where you need to go. If sleep calls you, let it take you. If waking calls you, let it greet you with kindness. I will step back and let the silence hold you. Be gentle, be steady, be enough. Carry that quiet with you as you move. Soft steps, soft words, a steady hand on your own life. Trust the small decisions, honor the slow work. When you awake, let curiosity, not pressure, be your guide. Remember the card in the ledger, the shell of light, the single gentle action you chose. Come back to this breath whenever you need to reknit your center. If this practice gave you a little room to breathe, consider staying connected. Subscribe for more guided evenings like this, and leave a gentle note below about what settled for you tonight. A like helps others find these pauses. Sharing spreads the calm. Be kind to yourself. Rest well.